In a development that has sent shockwaves across the BTS fandom, Jungkook and Jin were spotted together at Incheon International Airport, reportedly preparing to board a private flight to Tokyo, Japan. While Jungkook's travel to Japan was already anticipated due to persistent rumors of a solo project or brand engagement, the sudden appearance of Jin by his side has completely changed the narrative. Fans, media, and even insiders are scrambling to understand what's really going on. Is this just brotherly support from the eldest Hyung, or is Jin involved in something far bigger? Clad in understated black outfits with designer accessories, both idols kept a low profile, but they couldn't escape the lens of eager fans and paparazzi. Images and short clips showing the duo entering the VIP section of the airport have now gone viral, with the hashtag #JinKookJapan tour trending globally within minutes. What's fueling the frenzy even more is the radio silence from HYB. No statements, no schedules, no warnings. Just a mystery wrapped in jet fuel and sealed with two of BTS's most influential members flying to one of Asia's biggest entertainment markets. Jungkook has long been rumored to be planning a secret tour, a series of pop-up showcases or promotional events tied to his growing global brand image, especially following the massive success of his previous Calvin Klein campaigns and solo music. Japanese fans, known for their deep loyalty and intense passion, have been eagerly awaiting any sign of his arrival, but Jin's involvement has added a new layer of intrigue. Having just completed his military service, Jin has mostly kept a low profile, re-entering the public eye with grace and quiet charm. So, what's he doing on this flight? Speculation is flying. Is Jin planning to perform alongside Jungkook in a surprise live stage event? Could the two be shooting a fashion film or brand collaboration in Japan? Or perhaps this is all part of a BTS comeback prelude, disguised as a solo tour, a source close to Japan's entertainment industry told an insider media outlet. There's a lot of movement happening behind the scenes. Tokyo is preparing for something major involving K-pop, specifically BTS-related figures. Contracts have been signed, locations booked, and NDAs are everywhere. That cryptic message only added fuel to the already blazing fire. Fans are analyzing everything, right down to Jungkook's playlist from last night's live stream and Jin's airport bag, which appeared suspiciously heavy. Some believe he's carrying wardrobe for a photo shoot. Others are convinced it's musical equipment, hinting at a joint performance or a recording session. Meanwhile, Tokyo media is buzzing with unconfirmed reports that the duo will appear at a private Calvin Klein event in Shibuya, while others suggest they will surprise fans at a music venue known for secret showcases. Whatever the reason, one thing is crystal clear. This isn't just a casual trip. The energy surrounding this Japan visit is different, strategic, cinematic, and explosive. Jungkook may be the star of the moment, but Jin's presence suggests this is bigger than any individual schedule. It feels deliberate, like the soft opening of something massive, a project, a tour, a movement. Could this be the start of Jungkook's first solo Asia tour? Will Jin join him on stage or behind the scenes as creative support? Or is BTS gearing up for something far more mysterious than we realize? Only time and Tokyo will tell. Until then, armies worldwide are on high alert. Something's coming. And it has Jin and Jungkook written all over it. Within just a few hours of their arrival in Japan, Tokyo was no longer just a city. It had become the epicenter of global fan speculation. According to on-the-ground fan accounts, Jin and Jungkook were seen leaving Tokyo's Haneda Airport under heavy security, immediately entering a convoy of 3 black vans. While their exact destination wasn't officially confirmed, several credible sources claimed the vehicles headed toward the upscale Minato Ward, known for hosting foreign celebrities and housing elite fashion studios, production sets, and high-end rehearsal spaces. Shortly after their arrival, Calvin Klein Japan's official account posted a cryptic black and white image, a blurry silhouette of a figure with long legs and a microphone in hand, facing away from the camera. The caption simply read, "He's not alone this time." The post went viral instantly. Fans began connecting dots like detectives. If Jungkook is the he, then the not alone must be referring to Jin. This wasn't a solo mission anymore. Something was in motion, and it was being orchestrated with military-level secrecy. BY Sunset. New footage surfaced of a black van entering the back entrance of a major rehearsal complex in Tokyo's Roppongi district, where many K-pop artists have previously practiced for Japanese showcases. Multiple fans confirmed hearing BTS tracks faintly playing through the walls, including an unreleased remix of Still With You, a Jungkook solo track. That's when the conspiracy theories exploded. Could this be a secret stage rehearsal for a surprise showcase? Could Jin be involved in a duet performance or stage narration? Or is it a recording session for a visual project, possibly a music film or a Calvin Klein fashion editorial with a BTS soundtrack? A senior editor at a top Japanese fashion magazine added fuel to the fire by tweeting, "Just reviewed the schedule for next week's feature shoot. Let's just say Tokyo's about to shine with double the starlight." Hashtag K-pop, hashtag Calvin Klein. The phrase double the starlight has since been interpreted as a direct reference to Jin, Mr. Worldwide Handsome, and Jungkook, Golden Magne, two stars that have captured both ends of BTS's emotional spectrum. Meanwhile, Korean entertainment media has entered total blackout mode. HYBE has refused to answer any calls. Industry insiders are whispering that this project, whatever it is not part of BTS's official comeback roadmap, which only adds to the theory that Jin and Jungkook are charting something personal, independent, and incredibly bold. On Twitter, one fan wrote, "This is how legends move. No announcements. No warning. Just action. Jin and Jungkook are about to break the mold again." Another ARMY posted, "What if this is the start of a visual documentary? A road trip? A brotherhood film? A diary of life post-military and pre-BTS comeback." Others are less speculative and more emotional. Jin's support for Jungkook, especially after just finishing military service, has touched countless hearts. Clips of Jin placing his hand protectively on Jungkook's back at the airport have gone viral with captions like, "Once a Hyung, always a Hyung." It's clear this isn't just business. It's deep brotherhood in motion. As the hours tick by, all eyes are now on Tokyo. Fans have camped out near suspected venues, with many convinced that something big will happen within 48 hours, a Calvin Klein event, a fan meet, a live stream, or perhaps even a guerrilla performance in the heart of Shibuya. Whatever happens next, this isn't just a simple overseas schedule. This is BTS's heartbeat returning to the stage, first faint, then full force, and leading the charge, Jin and Jungkook. Together. In Japan, the question now is no longer, what are they doing there? Are we about to witness the first domino fall in BTS's new era? Just past midnight, an anonymous source leaked a private rehearsal schedule to a Japanese entertainment forum that claimed Jin and Jungkook were preparing for a surprise live showcase under the codename Project 12 O'Clock, a direct nod to BTS's upcoming Festa 2025 theme, 12 O'Clock. According to the document, the showcase was to be held at an undisclosed location in Tokyo on Friday night, with less than 100 invited guests, including fashion insiders, music producers, and select ARMYs known for their loyalty and long-term engagement. As soon as the schedule leak hit social media, fans went into a frenzy. Hashtags like hashtag Jungkook in Tokyo, hashtag Project 12 O'Clock, and hashtag Secret Showcase trended worldwide within the hour. While HYBE remained tight-lipped, Calvin Klein Japan added another layer of mystery by dropping a 15-second teaser featuring only cityscape night shots of Tokyo, flickering lights, and two shadows walking side by side on a rooftop. The final frame simply read, "Midnight begins a new story." 06.21.24" that date, June 21st, lined up perfectly with the leak. Suddenly, all the puzzle pieces were falling into place. This wasn't just a private photo shoot. It was a carefully orchestrated visual experience, a hybrid of performance, fashion, music, and raw storytelling. But the biggest twist came hours later when a fan caught a glimpse of Jungkook and Jin entering what appeared to be an underground filming location, dressed not in typical stage wear, but in modernized hanbok-inspired suits, subtly embroidered with lunar and clock motifs. It was a stark departure from the Western fashion image Calvin Klein is known for, and fans immediately theorized that the brand was giving full creative control to the idols. Could this be the first ever Eastern-inspired Calvin Klein campaign? A reclamation of tradition fused with global influence? The idea that two of Korea's most iconic stars were blending heritage with high fashion had fans in tears. Then came a fan-recorded audio snippet, unverified, raw, but heart-stopping Dianette. Jungkook's voice could be faintly heard singing a new, never-before-heard melody, followed by Jin's deeper tone harmonizing the chorus. The lyrics, "When the hour strikes 12, the world holds its breath, time rewinds, and we are whole again." Just 6 lines, but that was all it took. ARMYs across the globe stayed up all night, translating, interpreting, crying, and creating art inspired by those lyrics.